One shot. Let's begin. Manken no Kyuu-san. Kyuu-san's manga by Hiro Inaduka. Translated Upple by Muchiru and Juan Juan. Alright. We read, we react, and we relive. We relive that one time that Cupid made a manga club and studied us for her experiments. So let's begin, everybody. Cupid's usually like a dude, isn't he? I guess. I don't know. I don't know much of the Cupid lore, but I don't know. Cupid and her fun study on human behavior. Kyuu-san's Manga Club. A new star is landing in the world of manga, from shooting love arrows to drawing manga by Hiro Inaduka. Before we formally begin, one thing I really appreciate is usually when they say something to this effect, they do it when there's a debuting author. And I like the fact that Hiro Inaduka was treating Cupid as a new author. That's actually really, really neat. Let's begin.
This is the Manga Club.
Please, keep your voice down.
Excuse me. I'm here because I heard Cupid was here, but...
Huh? The club after class with a few students, a very common scene, except for those on her back.
That's me!
Cupids, gods of love and desire that help people to find love. This Cupid, who lived in the divine realm, loved the manga from the human world. While slacking off at work, Cupid got an idea.
I would like to try making a manga myself as well. Oh, almighty Zeus, I wish to go to the human world and study different things, mainly manga.
Someone as lazy as you want to do something so admirable? All right, go then!
Zeus was naive, so convincing him was easy.
Apparently, in these places called schools, there are manga clubs.
And just like that, Cupid went to the human world.
And because of that, I spend my days here in an intense study about manga creation. Just now, I'm in the middle of my drawing practice.
You slack off just as much here. I am Masahiro, second year in the club president and the president of this club. We call her Kyuu-san. It's not official, but for now, she is a member of the club. Aw.
So, you're the real deal then?
That seems to be the case. Have some tea.
President, I want some tea too.
Okay.
Make sure the leaves are fresh.
Don't be picky.
I am Koyama, first year. Mm-hmm. So, what do you need from me? You see, Cupid is supposed to be the god of love, right? I'd like some love advice. So, I was going out with a guy who's also a first year. He's a very kind person. We never fought once. I felt we truly liked each other and cared for each other. But the other day, he just asked me to break up. Even though until that point, we were so in love. I haven't even told her I'd help her out. She's already telling me her whole life.
Hey, at least hear her out.
I asked him why, but he didn't tell me. He's avoiding me and I don't understand what is happening. It's obvious. It's because he met another girl and he likes her more.
What? Hey, don't say that. You don't even know if it's true.
In the divine realm, that is very common. You have no idea how many times Zeus-sama cheated on someone. The old perv. You must adapt yourself to the human.
You must adapt yourself to the human world morals.
Even if that were the case. Oh, even if that were the case, I wouldn't care if that makes him happy. I also want to forget him as soon as possible. I heard Cupid can manipulate people's emotions. I know I am being selfish, but please, I beg you, get rid of these feelings I have for him.
Kyuu-san? Can you really do that?
Well, I am the god of love after all. Arrows made of gold and lead. The golden arrow causes an intense love, and the leaden arrow erases any feelings of love completely.
That sounds totally like a shonen manga.
So, you can really do it, right?
Sit down.
Then, quickly, shoot me with the lead arrow.
Sets it down.
I refuse. It is true, I can control love at will. However, I don't just use my power so easily just by listening to one side of the story. To begin with, I didn't even come to the human world to work. I have no intention of shooting them.
I see. All right. I apologize for coming so suddenly, telling you all this. I'll try to move on as soon as possible. Thank you so much for listening.
Hey, President, I can't make the hand look good. Any advice?
Hey, Kyuu-san, why don't we go and ask the guy why he left her?
Huh? Why?
Because she looks so sad. Don't you feel a bit bad for her?
What a drag. I don't wanna. Right now I'm too concentrated on my manga.
Ugh. Oh, I just remember that manga you drew a while back, Kyuu-san. The world building was very intriguing, but the reader couldn't relate to the characters. If you start observing people and understand their situation better and what they feel, I'm sure that's what you need to improve your stories.
If I manage to know humans better, I can make a more interesting manga.
You will!
Not only will I be the god of love, but will I also become the god of manga.
I am sure you will.
All right, time to start the investigation, President.
Yeah! Gullible god? That's rather concerning. His name is Gonza Boru Goda. Let's see. His class is... Look, we're here.
That name, Genzaburo Goda, is very old-fashioned, isn't it?
Well, you might be right.
If this were a manga, someone with that name would be, without a doubt, stubborn and dominant, like those that appear in old romance and action mangas.
I doubt there are people like that nowadays.
Hmm.
There he is. I like the art style change a lot. There he is. Are you Genzaburo Goda? I am indeed Goda. Do you need something? His name fits his look. I would like to ask you about Koyama-san. Let's talk somewhere else.
Is he really a first year?
I see. You want to know why we broke up. I will tell you as long as you don't tell her. I still love her.
Huh? Then why did you break up?
Love her? It has been decided that I'm going to move to another school because of family issues. All I could think about at that moment was how sad she would be if I go to another. Okay, let me change the voice. I'm actually gonna do a rewind. I feel like there's a different voice I could do for this guy. I gotta give him the like good old Brooklyn treatment. So excuse me. So I do this. There he is. Are you Genzaburo Goda?
Mm-hmm. I am indeed Goda. Hey, I am indeed Goda. Do you need something?
Or well, maybe I could do the Hey, I am indeed Goda. Do you need something? I'm indeed Goda. Do you need something? His name fits his looks. I would like to ask you about Koyama-san. Let's talk somewhere else.
Is he really a first year?
I see. You want to know why we broke up. I will tell you as long as you don't tell her. I still love her.
Huh? Then why did you break up?
Love her? It has been decided that I'm going to move to another school because of family issues. All I could think about at that moment was how sad she would be. If I go to another school, I won't be able to be with her every day. If being separate will only cause her pain, it's best to just end it. I want her to forget about me and be happy. I even thought of lying, telling her I didn't like her, but that might hurt her more. So I couldn't do that. So that's why you didn't say anything?
Boys reason love can't lie. Got it.
That is the only reason. Please tell her I wish her the best. No matter how hard it is, we keep moving forward. Beyond the sadness.
He's gone.
Even from behind, you could see his sorrow.
Looks like human emotions are more complicated than I thought. It's unbelievable that he wants to break up with her, even though he still loves her.
Even though we might wish things to have a happy ending like in mangas, in real life, things rarely turn out that well. If those two had even the slightest chance, they could have made a better choice. He told us everything clearly, so we have no choice but to keep it a secret from Koyama-san.
Mm-hmm.
Kyo-san? Ooh, whoosh, 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 whoosh. Right, my stopwatch going off.
Personally, if I was reading a manga and the story went that way, I would feel frustrated. I would be like,
They should talk it over.
pew, pew, pew.
Aww.
I shot the gold arrow just hard enough for them to feel like they need to see each other and talk.
You can even do that?
Of course, I am supposed to be the god of love. What happens to this story from now on will depend on those two.
2 days later?
I finished the draft for my new project, President.
Nice. Can I read it?
This story is based on what happened the other day. It's my masterpiece.
Let me see. Book title: The Men's Sky Deathmatch Saga.
The main theme is that communication is key.
Whoa, that's had the most impressive effect. Good research is key to making a good manga. Kyo-san is still growing. Oh, that was charming. I liked it. Anyways, let's do that there. Dang. Maybe I'll just like do a new reroll feature. It's like, man, I don't like when it came to this guy. At first, I was like, how do I go and do this?
This old type of guy.
Cause I was trying to go for like the the jock, the love rom-com guy who has a heart on his sleeve.
Or kind of like this. Because, a little bit delinquent looking, but just kind of an older looking guy when it comes to the manga world. All I could think of.
I also I'm sorry, but like one of the things that I was being very dramatic with this. I'm like, holy damn. Like, I'm actually acting pretty okay when it came to a monologue. What is going on here? Because I know this is supposed to be taken like as a joke. It's like it's a rom-com thing here. It's not supposed to actually go and be like this here, Versus
That all I could think about at that moment was how sad she would be. If I go to another school, I won't be able to be with her every day. And being separate will only cause her pain. It's best to just end it. I want her to forget about me and be happy. I even thought of lying.
like you can see the this is joy. This is joy. Although whatever monologue I was doing there, that was fun. I had a lot of fun with that one. Where was I? There he is. Anyways, I like the concept of it. It's just that whenever it comes to like manga about manga, I don't always know how to feel about it. Just because things that are super self-aware sometimes will like just be like, yeah, I know this is a joke that's common, but I'm gonna do it anyways. I'm just acknowledging, which makes it okay. And to some extent that's fine or whatever here. And that would be the only thing I'd really worry about with this here. If they kind of kept this character, no, if they kept Kyuu-chan, I like the character, I like the wings, I like the concept that she's not necessarily attached to human emotion.
So it can kind of become a thing about love as time goes on, you know. Um, this is wonderful. Throws punches. The main theme is that communication is key. Jotaro, maybe right there. So, anyways, I like this. I feel like this is a good premise for like the love and everything. And what makes this one unique, and I think this does have quite a bit of potential, is if we keep it the storybook theme here, that we could probably go and actually look at some of her mangas someday, or get some like little scraps or little piece or other reason. Oh, okay, I see what's going on here, and then you could maybe have some funny bits, some funny moments, and that it's just all something sweet about her learning to discover emotions a bit more deeply, at least human ones. And one of the small things I think they established, which I think is kind of important, is that Cupid-chan, or yeah, it's a chan, yeah, Q-san, no Q-san, Q-chan. It's like a gullible god that's rather convincing, that's rather concerning. And then Zeus was also naive as well. Um, and so it's like, well, let's get to the Zeus page. Zeus is rather naive as well. So maybe there's just something about the gods in general where they're all a little bit naive and they're like a little bit too optimistic when it comes to life, you know? So yeah, that's like I think a little fun thing. The art is good, the art is solid here. I like the little storybook style. And this one, I was like, is this gonna be a JoJo reference? Like unironic. I'm like, okay, we're gonna get the arrow, but you know, it's just Cupid shooting arrows at things. And so I do appreciate that they established there are multiple Cupids within this world. And this little blurb is really all I need. This one page. It's like, okay, simple as that. Boom. That's it. I don't need any more else about why Cupid is doing all this. And there being a lazy Cupid because she wants to make manga, I really do dig that. That is a very, very solid thing. And I don't know why. This is a fun panel. I might go and like make that the thumbnail. It's also this is such funny art style. I like that they went and they varied their manga style so that they could go and incorporate this. This definitely has legs as a series because there's just so many possibilities when it comes to specific tropes or characters or arcs. Because you have this one, okay, they're moving away, sure. But then you might have to think, we're like, well, they could be in love, but that doesn't change how life reacts. Because sometimes you could be in love and, you know, the guy's going to move away anyways, you know? Or like, okay, it's not going to work out, but we admit that we still love each other. It's just, we have to say goodbye, you know? And this might be in a school setting, but I also think you could get a bunch of random other things. So maybe, you know, there's a kid who comes in and he's like, oh, my parents. I don't know. I think they're acting a bit suspicious. Oh, I think this person might be cheating on that person. Or, hey, I saw this like famous celebrity couple in the media. And so I was wondering if, you know, it was true or not. Or you might see something like, okay, politician, let's try and get the scandal here. Or you could have these like arrows, just like, okay, now you're in love. Of course, there's always going to be the accidental arrow that happens, and then there's like, okay, let me just erase everything. And determining which arrow they happen is also really, really good. I love that. So the lead one, it'd be kind of funny if the lead arrow just like killed them. Why that would it? You know, not funny. You know what I mean. It'd be like, okay, yeah, of course, I would erase all the feelings. And then the fact that there are several gods is interesting. I don't know if Cupid is in the. I don't think Cupid is in this pantheon, is he? Isn't it like Athena or Aphrodite or something? I actually don't know the answer to that one. Maybe is he like part of the Roman pantheon? Uh, what pantheon, as in like, is Cupid from? Oh, Cupid is the Roman pantheon. Yep, I was right. I was right. Good, 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 good. I see. I'm not. I know. Is Apollo the god of LGBT? Good for you, Apollo. You're happy Pride Month, everybody. Oh, it is Pride Month. Oh, oh man, I gotta get gay. I didn't realize this. I should, because I've been like, you know, been saying it's Pride Month, making like jokes about that and such. Dang. I guess I gotta start looking for gay manga.
That's funny, guys. I'll get to it. But I did kind of want to do a shonen battle week after I'm on break. But I guess we'll see, one thing at a time. So, with all that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.